So welcome to ArtsForward grand reopening. Of course, it's not opening, it's grand reopening because during COVID, we've been closed, I think, about a year to the public, somewhere around there, a little more. And we've done a ton of things in here. We're so happy to be open again, to be able to be open again and feature art and artists and musicians and have lessons in here again and all sorts of activity. Right now, this is a beautiful art space. This afternoon, this was a kitchen right over here. We had kids working in this space right over here, and it was kids in the kitchen. This afternoon, this was a place for chair yoga and Pilates, chair Pilates. So this was, this facility is a multi-use facility, and it's so neat that it dresses up and becomes an art gallery. You know, I mean, it's always an art gallery with the art that's there, but it becomes a complete art gallery with art everywhere and people in it when we hold an event like this. So thank you very much for coming. First thing I should do here is recognize that we are on Treaty 2 territory, and the land which we gather is the traditional territory of the Anishinaabe, the Cree, Oji-Cree, Assiniboine, Dakota, and Dene people. It's also the homeland of the Métis Nation, so we're grateful that we are on here, on this land. During the closure, a lot has happened, and that's why we wanted to have this grand reopening. We've done a lot of work in here. The most notable, probably the most noticeable and the most recent, is the floor that you're standing on right now. The floor was marked up in black marks everywhere. Even when we washed it, it did not look clean. Now it looks great. So how about a hand for the floor? And a hand also to Beautiful Plains Community Foundation, where some of the funding for the flooring came from. There's so many community groups that have contributed to our grand reopening success of us while we were closed. So, you know, and a lot of little things. This grate here was so bent, it wouldn't sit in this thing properly, and it was all, it needed welding and everything. We took it down to Adrian McIntyre Auto. They fixed it up for us free of charge. So thank you very much for, you know, those little things like that that happen. Other things that we've got done during the closure of the pandemic was the bathrooms are painted and new toilets in the bathroom as well. We painted this gallery over here. Didn't used to be this color. I already forget what it used to be, and that's just great. Oh, what was it? I have no idea, but it looks great now. And we touched up the gallery here because there was all sorts of, you know, tape marks and things like that, paint peeled off the stage area as well. We painted the hallway out here. We painted the music room upstairs. Downstairs hallway's been painted, and one of the rooms downstairs has been painted as well. That was all done by volunteer labor. So thank you very much to the volunteers, and it was done by free paint donated by Co-op. So thank you very much, Co-op. Let's give the volunteers a applause. We also improved the lighting fixtures in here. You don't notice it tonight, but before, with just, well, when we turned all the lights on, it was barely light enough to read a piece of paper in here, to read what was in your hand. The Coraliers said they couldn't even read their music, and so, and I believe they couldn't, but now we've improved the lighting in here immensely. So, you know, something like that is one of the things we're able to do while we were closed. We have new sink fixtures in the bathrooms, and one in the kitchen as well. We have new siding on our shed outside, out this way, and we replaced our 2 leaky outdoor faucets. So all of that was done during COVID, and all of the work was done locally, and a lot of support from local businesses. We're able to make those improvements because of volunteers, as well as, of course, the generous support from local businesses, and generous support from service clubs and the Beautiful Plains Community Foundation. And it certainly did not hurt that we were eligible for a lot of relief, COVID relief, from the provincial and federal government. So, yay pandemic. We still have more work to do. For example, if you walk down this carpet, we'd love to see some different flooring there. We'd love to see some different flooring on the way downstairs in our back entrance where the kids all go for their classes and music down there. And some flooring in the basement as well. So still, you know, lots more to do. Maybe some more painting in the entranceway and things like that. But I think we've done a lot during this time. And the greatest asset that any organization has is its people. The first person I want to thank is Ray Pryor, standing behind the camera over there. We've had 10 years of supporting the arts in this building, and so thank you very much, Ray, for keeping the arts alive for the past 10 years. We wish you lots of success and happiness in your new job at NEC TV, which is why you're filming this. I also want to, so Rain is our outgoing administrator, and Yvonne Sisley is our incoming administrator. She's been here since September 7th, right over there, way big. Hard to recognize people with the mask's on, but we're doing pretty good, I think. I also want to introduce who the board is. I am Ron Nordstrom, I am the president. We also have Diane Martin out here somewhere. There she is. We have Donna Huck right over here. Darren Pudlow is not here tonight. He's also in town council. And thank you, Darren, for all that you do for ArtsForward. And also Sarah Kuhn is not here tonight. Gwen McCaskill is here tonight somewhere. There she is. Person scanning when you arrive. And I want to introduce our newest member. She's so new she hasn't been to a meeting yet. Kennedy Baker. She is. And our arts organizations, and I don't mean just us, I mean Mountain Theatre Center, the Winnipeg Symphony, or the ballet, they cannot survive with just admission prices. They need supporters, and we've got a lot of supporters. So tonight is an opportunity for ArtsForward to thank their supporters and maybe find some new supporters. You never know. You can support grassroots arts in Neepawa by, well, becoming a board member or a volunteer. We'd love you to put your name on a volunteer list so that when we have an event like this, we can just call you up and say, hey, can you help us out for this or that or whatever. And so if you want to be on that volunteer list, see Yvonne. She'll be happy to add your name. If you can also become a member, membership to ArtsForward is very inexpensive. You can become an individual member or a family member, and it's very, very affordable. And you do have some perks. One of the perks is you get bombarded by our emails on a regular basis. But you can also become a patron. Now, I want to tell you a little bit just what a patron is. A patron is, I guess, is a higher commitment than a member. And what we've done, we've changed our patron wall over here. We just sort of started a new program. Our year runs from September, starts in September. We haven't really pushed our patron program, but when we do push it, your name eventually will be on this plaque out here saying that you are a patron. And don't worry, there's lots of room for your name, even though it looks like there isn't. We'll get rid of that other text and we'll stick your name in there. We got lots of room. So we invite you to become a patron and hang on our patrons wall out in the lobby there. And if you're a business, you can also support ArtsForward by becoming a sponsor. So I'm standing right here on purpose. These are sponsors for ArtsForward for 21-22, and we're glad to be back in business in 21-22. To be a platinum sponsor is $3,000 or more. Well, some of these are well above $3,000, and I certainly want to thank the town of Neepawa. And I know that the town of Neepawa has some representatives here tonight. I see our mayor is here, Blake McCutcheon is here, and some other people as well. Hi, Colleen. And from other, or not Colleen, Marilyn. Marilyn, yes. Maybe Colleen's here too. I have no idea. Marilyn's here. Maybe some others too, behind the mask. So thank you very much. High Life is also one of our platinum sponsors. Our gold sponsors include Kinley Thompson, John's Electric, Neepawa Gladstone Co-op, and Farmery. So, and that is $1,000 plus. Our silver sponsors are $500 plus, and thank you so much to Fresh Mart, The Banner, Stride Credit Union, Neepawa Rotary Club, and Neepawa Home Hardware. And a friend of ArtsForward is $300 plus, and that's the Neepawa Salvation Army. Notice how we created the sign with plenty of room underneath to put more names. That was very strategic. In fact, I think we already, and I won't tell you, well, I can tell you that we will be putting here. We will be putting Beautiful Plains Community Foundation, and I think it's platinum, but I'm just not sure where it belongs, platinum or gold. We'll see. But it will be adding some names to this, and probably Manitoba Arts Council to that platinum as well. So there's still room for your business on there, so make sure you're aware of that. I want to introduce the artists on display. First of all, Mary Lowe, whose animal paintings around the edge is not here tonight. You can read a little bit about Mary Lowe. I believe she's from Kenton, Manitoba. If I'm wrong, let me know, but yeah, from Kenton. She's an amazing artist. She does this kind of work. She also does sculptures and everything. You should check her out on Facebook and Instagram. She's, and we've got this here until the end of this month. We also have some artwork over here by Michelle Wamsley, and she's here tonight. Wave, Michelle, so people can come and say, hey, I love that piece, and I want to buy it. We also have Jody Baker here with the photography over there. Jody, can you give a wave? There she is. Okay, right over here. We also have Kennedy Baker with some artwork, and you've already seen Kennedy wave over in the corner there. That's her artwork over here. And we have the work of some unknown person named Ron Nordstrom right over there on the screen. I'm far too cheap to actually print anything or much on a canvas, so it's that's the economic, the teacher in me. Yeah, doing it that way, so that's my work over there. Now, some of these artists will be also at our Christmas craft sale in November 27th. I believe Jody will be there. I really don't know who else. Michelle will have her artwork there, and of course, so will 50 other artists have their stuff there. So we look forward to our Christmas craft sale November 27th over at the Yellowhead Hall again. And we do want to, I don't know if you've been in here, but we sort of turned this office back into retail space, and we want to have different artists showcased in there. So if you're an artist, and I know some people are sitting on the stage who happen to be artists, if you want your art to display in there, we'd be happy to have your art. Just talk to Yvonne sometime, and we'll be happy to have your art in there anytime. Or on our walls in here. That would be wonderful to display some local art in here. Who else have I got? All right. We don't have any instructors, I don't think, here tonight, do we? Okay. Okay, upcoming events. Wow. Oh yeah, that's right. Kennedy is one of our instructors as well. Board member, artist, instructor. She's got the nameplate, the title plate on her door is huge. So lots of things behind her name. We have, I can tell you about our upcoming activities, but there's tons of them. And you can look at the scrolling thing over there to see what's going on. You can also check our Facebook page. There is so much going on here, including chair Pilates in the afternoons on Friday, I guess.
And it was harder than you think.
Oh, so we have lots of different things going on. I'm not going to talk about all of them, but some things I want to mention. If you looked at Judy Zeke's work here and said, well, those are cute. I'd like to make some of those. Well, we've got a class coming up October 29th, but we really need people to sign up quick because we don't have quite enough sign up yet. If you want to learn how to do something like this, Judy can teach you. She's very good at it. She's got amazing stuff. You can talk to Yvonne at any time tonight or tell your friends. Get them to get hold of Yvonne as soon as possible. I think Judy's also got some cards, so you can grab one of those. And please sign up for that if you're interested. In November, on the walls here, the Portage Camera Club is putting up a display in the main gallery here. On November 4th, we're having a reception, something like this, where you actually get to walk around and talk and meet people. November 4th, we're having a reception with the Portage Art Club. And I hope anybody who's interested the photography club. If you're interested in photography, come and check that out. And we would love to get a photography club going in our community here. So if you know of any potential photographers who might enjoy something like that, certainly talk to them. Let's get them out here, take a look at the artwork, listen to the presentation. Maybe we can get something organized here. In December, in this gallery here, for the first week, we've got Touchwood displaying their artwork. And then for 3 weeks after that, we've got HMK. The kids are going to show off their artwork in December. Not really sure what's happening after December, but we'll let you know on Facebook. Don't worry. mentioned this once, I'll mention it again. Christmas craft sales, November 27th. We've got day painting classes with Jerry Oliver starting, and other local artists as well. We want to get those things going as well. So if you're interested in anything at all, say, I'd like to learn how to do watercolor painting, talk to Yvonne, she'll make it happen. She's amazing. She'll show you how to do watercolor. Yeah. And one other thing we've got coming up on December 3rd, I think it's a Saturday, Friday. It's a Friday, I'm sure of it. We've got a wine education workshop going on where we're going to have a sommelier come in and talk about different wines. You have a chance to sit here and drink and try 6 different wines. So that's something you can't sign up for yet, but you can express your interest with Yvonne at any time. Okay, we're still working on a price and stuff like that, so we don't have the posters ready or the information ready, but if you're interested, talk to Yvonne. So, enjoy the rest of the evening, have a few refreshments, compliments of Farmery, have a few snacks, compliments of Co-op. Thank you to both of those businesses for supporting us tonight. Enjoy the artwork and enjoy each other's company. Have a good evening.
Yes. Yeah, I love it. Yeah, it's so pretty.
Yeah, the thing about it really it's really, you have to be patient, you know? You have to respect it. It's going to do what it wants to do.
Right.
But you learn what you have to do in order to get it. And that's just takes time.
Right.
And you start to understand the feel, the textures, and everything. When to do certain things, right?
Right.
Brings you to that next level of whatever it is you want to do. I've never really worked big yet,
Right.
because I think that's another thing altogether. But it's there in my mind. It's just fun to play.
I came to your house and I saw in your basement, I came to a concert there, and I looked at your artwork, and I'm in awe of artists who can do things like that. I've always wanted to do it.
I've been working hard for the last 2 years. The pandemic hasn't shut me down.
Yeah,
So much.
yeah. Well, and Shannon as well is an artist, and again, I love her work.
What is your name? Oh, this is your basement too? I didn't know people in that. Me too.
I'm so sorry. Of course I know Shannon.
Yeah, and so I was always, and jealous that I couldn't do it, and I still can't with a paintbrush. But with
So what program are you using?
well, I'm using a program called Topaz. It's basically like Photoshop. It's no different, and it's
So
just
you're using images?
these are all my photos.
Okay, so your photos
I
in there.
start
you're
with a
messing
photo.
around with them like a
I mess
photo.
around until they look like a painting.
Okay, I get it. Yeah.
And it's the kind of thing where you can't really do the same thing twice because you start messing with filters and layers and layers and layers until you have no idea what you are or what you're doing.
Yeah.